that just don't care. And through your lens I saw beauty and hidden ahead. I couldn't help but stare into your green eyes. So many years have passed since I walked that path where dawn's await in every shadow cast, and evil lies behind misleading mask. Take every pearl to stare into your green fight for freedom of System 3 alongside such diversity. a bond that I thought I once knew when I was held by you. The tightest grip I knew. And though it's been so many years, I'm still trapped beneath my fears. And if you have an imprint to make, leave me behind my face. Here. Hi guys. Woo! I see some of you have been trickling in. How many people we got here now? 17. Hello, 17 people. Let's have a little look at the chat. Hey Dan. Hey Raymond. Hey Devrishi. Hey Nutku. Hey Joker. Hey Albert. Hey Mark. How you doing? Hello. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna just tell you off the bat, I'm actually really, I don't know, I'm really nervous. Like, I do live streams all the time, but sometimes it's just nerve-wracking, especially when I'm showing you my game, especially when my game has changed a lot, because Facebook, I mean, it's really good to see that Facebook are actually stepping up their mark. I mean, I can let you know, as someone who's been behind the developer lines of Facebook, that they're definitely making massive changes on how apps use people's data. It's just really annoying because I didn't want to use people's data, I just wanted to make a game. But yeah, they're not allowing approval of new apps. I don't know how long for, but I've basically, I don't know how clued up you guys are on all the Facebook news, but it's the Cambridge Analytica stuff. Yeah. Hey Salvatore, hey Mariana, hey Alex, hey L4D, hey Xavier, hey Catching Moments. Oh, you've all come in now. Hey. Did you ever complete Resident Evil 7? Yes, yeah. You're probably saying that because the videos seem to have stopped, but they didn't. I did a charity live stream and we raised £250 for refugees. Yeah, so I stayed up all night and we did a little live stream finishing that game. I love Resident Evil 7. It was very good. It was like the best horror game I have played in a very long time. I think this is so cool, you're a game creator. Thank you. I mean, I'm trying to. You're gonna see. But yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, I guess like where I'm at. So this is also, sorry again about my voice. I'm still ill. I've had this cold thing for like weeks now. And now it's just a sore throat and stuff. But congrats, thanks. I don't know, where shall I start? Right, so I don't know if you guys have watched my previous game dev streams or watched my previous videos, because I do have a second channel called Gaming with YagmanX, where I put a few up there throughout the development of this third year game. And basically it's actually something I've been wanting to do for years, using people's social media accounts and integrating them into a interactive experience, because it's really interesting. Not only does it immerse you and it brings in relevant things about your life, like your interests or your friends or your picture or something like that, also it's just a really good and interesting way of making people realize how easy it is for developers and things like that to get hold of this information. So even though it's for entertainment, I think it could also be used for like informative purposes, because you could perhaps make an experience where you have say it like pulls in a bunch of stuff, so anything from your gender, your religion, your friends' names, but then it digs deeper and tries to get more information from you. But obviously, depending on if you've got your privacy settings on or not, depends on how much data can be pulled. So then you would have like a default thing. So if it couldn't pull out that, then you could have something default. And then that just shows, you know, how public or private you are online. And you probably don't even realize how public or private you are online, because we just don't really think of these things. Anyway, so that's an idea that I've been wanting to play around for ages, and I really wanted to just try and tap into that for my 3rd year game. But unfortunately all this Facebook stuff has happened, so it like majorly threw me off track. But I'm happy in a way, because I had all this code done where I showed you in the previous video, where it got your profile picture, your name, your gender, your friend's name and data and everything else. And then it just stopped working, and I was like, is this problems with my internet connection, or is my code just suddenly not working? Did I put something in to like make it crash? Did I accidentally update Unity? Did I get the wrong, like, has Facebook SDK upgraded and I need to upgrade it? I literally tried everything, and then I tweeted out just like, I hate working with the Facebook SDK, and someone was like, Yagman, they have completely changed because of all the analytical things. And I was like, oh damn. I looked into it. Turns out that the data I was trying to pull just comes back as null now, because it is protecting you. So I can tell you from experience, you are now being protected. Well, I mean, from new apps anyway. I know they're going through their old apps. But yeah, I literally can't get most of the data that I was using, and it's just irrelevant now. There's literally no point unless I just want to get people's names, and that's just stupid. I can just make them input that. So I've had to do major brainstorming around how to turn this game around, because what I have a month, well no, I have 3 weeks until my major deadline. But I have an extra month on top of that for my grad show. And then obviously I can keep on working on it for you guys. So I'm kind of, don't know whether to release it to you. Like, I don't know whether to wait until Facebook have started to understand what they're doing and how open they want to be with our SDK, and then see if I can implement that later. Or just do this, because I know like some of you don't even use Facebook, so you were happy that I wasn't going to be using the Facebook SDK, and also this means that I don't have to look into hosting it, and I don't have to worry about restrictions on sizes for it to be hosted online. So there are like perks to this. So that's my rant. Yeah. Facebook always was unsafe. People just now realise it. Well, the thing is, I don't think like it's necessarily unsafe. It's just that you need to be aware of these things. It's not just Facebook. It's everything. Everything on the internet is using your data. It's just the way that it is. It's the way that the internet is. You can't, you know, people thought that you had this space that was free of physical billboards and advertising. No, now it's just all digital. It's just the way that our society is. So. Well, like I said, my original idea was to try and open people's eyes using entertainment as a platform, but to open people's eyes about that in like an entertaining, less threatening kind of manner. And also I just think it's really cool, because games are the first interactive piece of entertainment where you can do these kinds of things. If this is supposed to run on a phone, you could possibly... No, it wasn't going to be on a phone. It was going to be just hosted online to play either through Facebook Game Room or just on a server, you know, online. Facebook did have their own thing. Second channel? Yeah, my second channel is Gaming with YagmanX. It should be, if you go to my main channel, it's like, it'll be on the side, on the sidebar. Yeah, exactly. L4D. it's good that Facebook have set up protection. They've really set up protection, and I was looking into it and I was trying to get what I had up on there just to see if it worked, but they were like, nope, we're not reviewing new apps at this time. I was like, yeah, okay, fair enough. But I don't think that this will be sorted by the time of my deadline. So, but you know, these things happen, and you either break down, think I can't do this and run away, or you see it as a challenge and you're like, okay, what are the, because there's always good and bad things that come out of any change, so you gotta focus on the good things. And like I say, the good thing is I don't have to worry about Facebook STA, don't have to worry about it being hosted online, don't have to worry about sizes or anything, because I was going to use Facebook web hosting, which has a limit to how large the application could be, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. So yeah, muchos lovas to all the Yaggies out there. That's cute, Joker. Oh, you're going already. Okay, I will see you later. Blah blah blah. So anyway, oh my god, I don't even know where to start. So instead of pulling people's data from online, I'm just going to be asking them questions, but also I do have some other things. Don't watch this if you want to play the game without really knowing the game. I mean, that's quite obvious, right? And no, obviously I'm not making like a AAA game or whatever. This is going to be, you know, it's an experiment for me. And, but yeah. We'll see. I guess I should just kind of show you what I've got. I can't find it by searching. Okay, one sec. Let me find my second channel for you, and I'll put it in the chat. There it is. Doop. Here's my second channel. I'll put it in the chat for you. There you go. Okay. So there's that. That's that. You're very welcome. I'm really nervous. Okay, I'm just gonna show you. There's still so much to be done. I'm seeing my teammates to, wait, what day is it? Saturday. So I'm seeing them on Monday. It's been Easter break. I'm waiting to get like the final environment and all the elements and stuff before I properly set up the way it looks, but I'm still trying to just finish the code at the moment. And every day I just give myself a little list of like what I hope to get done today. So today I've still got some things to do before bed. Choose image. No, I already did that. Gotta change some text, disappear a figure, sort out the light trigger. I was going to talk to you about this actually. So every kind of interaction, you kind of have an idea in your head. I usually make up a storyboard, but then as you're kind of coding it, you realize little things that you hadn't noticed before. So you've got to think about player and player movement and kind of what they're going to be doing, because I'm doing like a walkthrough game, which obviously has a lot of events and triggers, but then you don't ever know how the player is going to react to these triggers. So you can't just anticipate that they're going to go certain places or do certain things. You have to think about everything, which it's all like, I see it as one big puzzle. So let's just kind of show you, I guess. I've been playing around with kind of the way that it looks. I want to change a lot of how it looks, but I'm just gonna wait until I get all the final assets and things, and then I know, because I know lighting is going to change once all the furniture and everything gets put in here, so there's no point me wasting time now. So okay, but this is more or less, these are the textures that we're going to use. at the beginning of the game. They all kind of change later on, but we'll talk more about that. We need some more lights here. I need to figure out what I'm doing here. I'm making a video, and this video is going to be like a advertisement for the Perfection headset, because that's what this game is all about. It's all about becoming perfect, putting on a headset, and then the world goes topsy-turvy. But it's supposed to be very kind of Bioshock vibes, Black Mirror as well, you know, using technology to better yourself. But the advert is very old-fashioned. Actually, I could probably show you a little piece of audio to go with that. So 1 second. There is, been working with my producer on the music. So I've been kind of like liaising with people. Let me get the music up. So I wrote a script for the advert, and it's going to be playing on the TV on loop. And I will, once this advert is done, I'm filming it tomorrow. So I will put it up on my YouTube channel. You guys will see it. I'm very excited. It won't be up tomorrow. I'm filming it tomorrow, but I will put it up eventually when it's like all edited together and stuff. And my friend is going to help me with the animation for it. We're going to put some like animated text and stuff, so it should look cool. It should look cool. Think of like kind of Bioshock / Fallout adverts. It's gonna be like that, like old fashioned. But yeah, let me show you the audio for this. I'm sure Jamie won't mind. He is a genius though. He's got a studio in it's by Brighton, and called Horizon Productions. Plug. It's really, really good. Let's have a look at this. Where already put it? Yeah. So this here it is. This is the audio advert.
Do you find yourself dreaming of something better than the life you lead? Where your flaws can finally be yours to control. No more blotchy skin. No more bad hair days. No more fear of failure to achieve your goals. Here at Never Better, we believe in a perfect world, and this world starts with you. We're committed to perfecting perfect, to make your wildest dreams turn into a reality, so you can finally realize your true potential.
So cute. Love it.
So what are you waiting for? Make perfection yours. Make perfection you.
So yeah, I wrote that script, I gave it to Jamie, and he turned it into that, and it's freaking awesome. I'm so proud of it. And then we used that, and I sat down with the girls going to help me film the advert, and yeah, we did a storyboard for it yesterday. We're filming it tomorrow. So anyway, that is going to be here. Oi! Wow! I pressed play, didn't I? I stopped the game. Derp. That's going to be on this TV, just like playing on a loop. So, and this room is going to be a lot lighter. I just don't know where my environment artist wants to place all the lamps and stuff. So that's what we're going to do on Monday. I've been kind of like trying to play around with how I see the outside. So I've been playing around with different skyboxes. I've realised I don't like this skybox. I might get a different skybox. I'm so picky. But yeah, I've been trying to like play around. The trees are too small, the grass is too freaking large, so I need to do the terrain again. But I know roughly how I want it. I want like a little pond scene. It's supposed to feel like a building in the woods, kind of like in a rural part. And I'm so proud of these fireflies. I made them ages ago, but they've got little light trails and they look like they're flying. It's really cute because the beginning of the game is supposed to put you at ease and make you feel okay. But anyway, so don't mind the way that it looks. I was playing around with the logo. It's upside down at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna have this logo. It's gonna be the right way around and not overlapping the edges, because that is the Never Better is the company name, and that's the company logo. And this is gonna be like the kiosk screen where you like log in. So please enter your name to log in. See, and this like took me forever as well, because I was like, I need to make sure they don't not enter a name. So if you press submit, it goes orange. It's supposed to be red. I'll change that to red later, and then you can put in a name. What shall I name be? Yagsters. I am. And yep, submit. And please choose your gender. It's supposed to say gender. So we do have an other. Oh yeah, actually, this is what I was going to ask you as well. So I wanted people to choose their gender. When I was using the Facebook SDK, obviously I was getting it from their Facebook. But now I'm just like, I've got buttons. Also need to redo the UI. I know, it's ugly. And then I was talking to my friends. I was like, basically I've got different models. So if you choose a male, then you become a male person. Like you look down and there's like a male body. If you're a female, you look down and you're a female, obviously. And then other, I was like, what could I use? I mean, obviously I could just use a generic model where you can't really tell if it's male or female. My friend was like, oh, you could do something cooler. You could do like an alien or something, like weird coloured skin. But then I don't want to offend anyone. So I don't want anyone to feel like, because they said other, that they're an alien. So let me know what you guys think about that. So I'm going to say female because, well, I'm a female. So yeah, submit. I need to make that change colour. And then, okay, yeah, so this was another thing. I want to do, I was basically playing Until Dawn, well, watching my friend play Until Dawn the other day. And I remember that therapy bit, you know, where, hey Alex, hey Chopin, sorry. Blah, blah. Yeah, you know where the therapist, like, he talks to you and then throughout the game he gives you pictures and he's like, which one makes you feel most uneasy? I wanted to do that here. So these 3 pictures going to depict something. I've got my friends doing me 3 little illustrations, and one of them is a cracked and broken, like, ugly mirror. One of them is a bunch of eyes looking at you, and another one is like a spotlight and a silhouette of a person with their back turned to you. It's basically supposed to depict appearance, like ugliness and whatever, being judged with the eyes, and being alone. So I'm just hoping to get which most represents your imperfections. Yeah, so I'm hoping to get an insight into the player and what they kind of feel most uneasy about in their life. So yeah, being alone, being judged, or being ugly, either on the inside or the outside. So right now they're just little colours, and then that's the end. So it's like, we hope you enjoy the rest of your journey to perfection. Yeah, brilliant, thank you. So I look down, like, I've got this girl body now, still needs to be textured and stuff, so my character modeler is doing that. I also made this where you have like a little light. I want to make it cooler, but I was like, I could use this. How? Fireflies, get out of the house. What are you doing? I need to get them out of here. But yeah, I kind of like this little light. Like, maybe when everything's dark and gloomy, they can find an object that just lights up, but only when you're looking at it. And you can drop it again. Drop! So yeah, also, so I keep saying basically in the hallway, this is the hallway, grass that I need to remove, there's going to be a bunch of advertisements lining the walls, so all along here, and it's going to be a lot brighter as well for the very beginning. But these are just placeholders at the moment. I'm waiting for my lights from my environment artist, and then I can properly put the lights in. This bloody piece of grass just keeps coming through the wall. Look at it, it's crazy. I know you're gonna come back again. Come back! There you are. yeah, so they're going to line the walls and it's going to be pictures. And these pictures are actually based on the choice that you made at the beginning of the game. So if it's about appearance, it'll be like a close-up of face and smiling and eyes and just like hands and stuff like that. If it's, if you chose being judged, it's going to be people in the photo but not looking directly at the lens, so not looking directly at you, just kind of like there, like portraits and stuff. And then if you chose being alone, it's gonna actually be the same ones, just people in portraits. But later on things change when you have the headset on. Basically, I want you to be able to look at these photos, and if you're paying attention to them, they change, so they start to like animate. So I was like, how am I going to make them animate and change? Think of like Harry Potter, right? So what I need to do is get a bunch of pictures. I've taken, what would they be called? You know when you take pictures, burst shots of people moving, so an eye closing or an eye opening or people walking out of frame. I'm taking burst shots of that and then put them in as textures, so different materials. And then I've made this piece of code where if you look at something for over a certain amount of time, so I've put it on this pillow right now. If you look at something for over a certain amount of time, so there you go, I've looked at it for, I think it was 3 seconds or something, it starts to iterate through the materials. At the moment it's just got generic ones on there, and I've got a speed, so I can change that speed and make it go faster or slower. And then when you look away, it goes back to the original texture. So you can only see that animation if you're looking at it. So you just gotta, this is how I code anyway. Just do everything kind of in the same room, make sure the code's working, and then I can place it all around the environment when I get all the assets that I need. So yeah, that's that one bit of functionality. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat at all. How do I get a pic of me in there? Well, actually, that's what we're supposed to be talking about today, because I want to, if you guys want to, include you guys in this game. I mean, if that means that you would be wanting to help me out with pictures and send me a picture and I could like hide it in there as an Easter egg. I mean, I know a lot of people wouldn't want their picture in there, which I totally understand. Twisted corridor. Well, I've actually done a vertigo effect, but I'll show you that later. So yeah, I've got these 2 rooms, and I was thinking as well for like one of the rooms, because you can peep into them. Not this one though, you can peep into the next one, but I can put the same functionality on this one. And maybe after you wear the headset, or even I just make it throughout the whole thing, I was thinking of putting all the Patreon names in there, just say thank you to those guys, because they help a lot. Oh yeah, I've just put this like flashing thing, so I know I can do flashing lights, and I can just put that around. I won't have that at the beginning of the game. Okay, so here you're probably like, whoa dude, that's so light, because I was actually just working on one piece of interact functionality, an event trigger, that, so I want the player to want to peep into this door, right? I want them to be really intrigued by it. This was gonna be the door that had your Facebook friend's name on the door, where it says sample text there. It was actually supposed to say your Facebook friend's name. Hey, why is this material changed? I changed that back a while ago. Hold up, wait a minute. Get to see me change things. Boop, boop. What was I just saying? I can't remember. So, oh, it's back to wallpaper 3. Okay, I need to change this to corridor. So I've got this code on this where the material switches after you put on the headset. Corridor 1 part 1, yeah, this one. There we go. No, I've never tried Unreal Engine. We use Unity in my university. What? So creepy that someone actually unfriended me for making one of them my profile pic on Facebook. Wait, what? What did you make as your profile pic? My friend took some really creepy night pics of me in high school. Do you have an example of a presence pic in the game? No, I don't. I've taken the pictures, but I haven't put them in the game yet because I need to edit them. There's so much to do. I need to edit them and then put them in. But I mean, I was just using generic textures there. It'll work. I mean, the code works. I just need to put them all in. Where are they? I think they're on my Are they in this SD card? Wait. Let's see if I've got them on my SD card now. Is that it? Yeah, I do have them here. So okay, let's see if I can do this to show you right now. Okay, so I'll just use, that's cute. It's my friend like smiling. Okay. So it's, let's just get this. It is 54 to 60, 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 54 to 60. Compare. Put it in my Unity folder. Did I stop playing it? Yeah, I did. Sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. BRB. Assets. Textures. I'll make another folder. Okay, pictures. Cool. And I'll paste these into here. Okay, they're copying over now. Ah, thanks for asking for people to thumb up the live stream, Raymond. Hey, Safawi. I think that's why developers are missing out on money. Players will flock to pay to have their face. Exactly, that's what I was doing, sisters. I was using Facebook to put your face in. But it's okay. Hopefully, after all this drama is settled, that I can integrate that into the game again. So okay, so that's there. Okay, it's just, it says hold on, it's importing the pictures that I just put in. So if I go to that pillow, obviously it won't be on a pillow. I don't know how they show up on a pillow. Oh. Well, let's have a little look. So these are elements, and let's go. What's it called? I think it was just called images. Yeah. Here's my friend. Okay, so 55 there. Can you see what I'm doing? Oh, I think they're overlays. Okay, sorry. Wait, let me have a look. No, you can't see that. Darn. Okay, hold up, one sec. Can you see that? Oh. Ah, it's too big. Oop. See my little notifications. Okay. Can you see this? Yeah. Okay, so image 55, 56, 57. I need more. So size. How many words am I putting in there? I can't remember. I'll just make it 10 for now. I know it's not 10 though. Whoa, jeez. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and then 60. Okay, so I only need 5. Boop. Oh no. 6, because 0 is a number 2. Don't forget the 0. Okay. Let's see how this works. Nah. Because it's on a pillow, obviously, it's not really showing up that great. It's gonna iterate through them though. Oh yeah, she is changing. Let me change the speed. Duration, event trigger time, and duration. So I think that's yeah, 0.5. Or would it be? Oh, I don't know. It's one of these. Let's look at the code. To name my stuff better. Yeah, there you go. She's moving. She smiled. You see that? She smiled. Hey. That looks so weird. But yeah, basically that's what it will be like. Like, I can even make it faster. So it looks like a proper animation. It's on 0.5 at the moment, so I can like 0.2. But yeah, she'll obviously be, she won't be in a pillow. She'll be, oh wow, this is some crazy smiling. She'll be in a picture frame. She's gonna hate me for showing you that. So yeah, anyway, back to the game. I'll just give myself a body again. I am, yep. I am 5. Okay. Oh, I'm not looking at the. Dun, 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 dun. This isn't how fast you'll walk either. It's just for me, so I don't waste all my time. Ah, yes. This is what I was going to talk to you about. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm massively tired. Down, 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 down. That gift pillow, though. She smiled upside down. So creepy. Yeah, so this is, oh, should I answer questions? Okay, hold on to your questions. Hold on, write them down. We'll have a little question chat in a bit. Hello, Devrishi. Of course, we all missed you. Right, so, okay, yeah. So this is my thing. The door was supposed to have your Facebook friend's name on it. Now I've changed, I did some like crazy 4 AM scribbles on how I was going to change the events of this whole game without Facebook. So what I'm going to do now is have, instead of your friend's name on the door, it's just going to say do not disturb, because this is like a therapy office, kind of like doctor-y place. And yeah, so it's just so do not disturb, whatever. And my producer, Horizon Productions, we went there, we recorded some audio of like mumbling and, you know, like saying things like, oh, I heard she, oh, I can't see, blah, 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 blah. So you can hear muffled voices behind the door. So you know someone's there. It says don't disturb. It's totally up to the player what they do about that. This is really important because I'm kind of basically judging you on what you do in this game. So I don't want to make it too obvious. But at the same time, I really don't want them to just walk past the door. I want them to be intrigued by whatever is happening. So my initial thought was to go kind of Bioshocky and have a trigger where when you walk to say here, all these main lights turn off. It all goes really dark, and then there's this spotlight here on the door. All the lights are on at the moment. I was just playing around with the lighting literally just before I started this live stream. And then if you... Hi! That's a default guy in there. Because I thought it was cool because the lights going off... Can I like minimize this a little bit? If I turn off the lights... Boop, 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 boop. Where's the lights? Lights, 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 lights. Lighting. I think it's like this, yeah. So if I turn off these, hallway light, and let me get this one too probably. And while we're at it, why not just turn off this one? Ooh, there you go. Okay. Still not that dramatic, but I'll work on it. Yeah, so I wanted them to be like intrigued, and you can kind of see a light coming through the door, and then you see this light being stifled by a figure. I want the figure to go away, but anyway, you can click on the door. Oh man, she's in the way. I haven't messed around with this UI at all. I'm not sure what I want from it. Don't worry about this text at all. This is just kind of like copied and pasted from something else. But I basically wanted you to look at the door. Wait, leave. Go away. Look at the door, and then it's got like a close-up here of do not disturb. But then also you've got two options. So I'll change these so that they look nicer. Don't know what the UI should look like yet. To either peep or leave. So you don't have to, but you can peep in. And then if you... Oh, the eye hole reminds me of The Shining. That's good! That was actually one of our inspirations for the environment. So that's pretty good. Thank you for saying that. So yeah, you can peep if you want to. At the moment, obviously, I'll put that light in there so it's like majorly bright. But my idea for if you peeped was that the room was actually empty. And you're like, what? And then there's like this jump scare. This eye pops up out of nowhere. Someone's looking back at you through the peephole, and like a generic jump scare noise. And then you come back out, and then the lights should be put back on, but I've turned them off now. And then you can leave and carry on walking. But it's never that simple, right? Because you don't know what the player is going to do. You don't know if they are actually going to peep or not, or just walk right past the door and like not even care. So I think I'm gonna have to put a collider here to turn off all the lights and make this one a bit more prominent. And then, oh, maybe I'll change the colour of the light behind the door so it's like red or something. That could be a bit more intriguing, wouldn't it? Yeah. And beep beep beep. Yeah, so a trigger to turn on the lights here, no, turn off the lights, sorry, here. And then if you decide to peep, I'll put a piece of code when you're not, wait. So this is how I work. I always have like paper, and then you got to figure out the logic first, and then figure out the syntax from the logic. So you walk, there's one box collider in the hallway, say about here, like maybe when you walk under the light, because that would make sense, wouldn't it? Like, where is it? Light here. So the lights just burst, like it's broken. So, okay, so box collider under light faults. So I need a sound to play as well. And then that's when, so when the light goes off, so what I want is I want all the lights to go off. Lights go off. So I know what I can do in Unity is I can just find everything of the component of light. So I'll just find all lights and turn them off, and then I will probably tag. Well, actually I've already got them in their own game object, so I could just try and after I've turned them off specify the game objects, because it's an empty one just called like door light or whatever it is, and then turn that back on. And I can also make that a boolean, so if that spotlight is on, then all the other lights should be off. So when we then turn, and we can make it like if that one is off, then all the other ones should be on. Unless I want to keep, no, I don't think I would keep it on with the lights on. So I could make it a boolean, I think. Light fault sound, lights go off all, and then find, let me pause this. So, where are ya? Where you be? There you go. So I put it in an empty game object. I could tag it, which would make it easier to find in when I'm coding. So I could be like find game object with tag, and then I could put this here like, well, I've called it light trigger door, so I could even give it a tag of light trigger door. Should I do that? See, this is the thing. This is actually why I like coding, because it's literally like putting puzzle pieces together to try and get the outcome that you want. But anyway, so I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to think back to the logic. So box collider, under light, lights fault, there's a sound, lights go off, all the lights, spotlight goes on, spotlight goes on, spotlight goes on. Also, it's probably when I should trigger the mumbles, or should I have the mumbles already there? No, I'm gonna trigger the mumbles. No shit. Would it be creepier if you could already kind of hear the mumbles and then the lights goes off? The lights goes off? Probably. Because you might be like turn the corner and then you're like, what is that noise? And then the lights go off and you're like, oh, what is that noise? Yeah, probably better. Yeah, probably better before. Thanks for helping me out with the dislike. Oh my god, this girl doesn't know how to code. Box collider after passing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just going through the logic catching moments, but you're on my drift, you get me. Get the spoon so I can spoon your heart out for thumbing her death string. Oh my god. Yes. Albert, I'm guessing that yes was to, it would be creepier if you could hear. No. This isn't, I'm not going to put blood on the walls yet. But that could be an idea for after the headset, because this is supposed to be like clean, nice, normal environment until you put the headset on. And then I'll talk to my environment artist about maybe some blood on the walls, though. I will talk to her about that on Monday, so let me write that down. Blood on walls. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, right, train of thought. Right, so spotlight goes on. Yeah, I'm not going to trigger the audio. Audio is already, mumbling is already there. But maybe I could turn up the volume. Yeah, trigger, mumbling, audio. Increase. So you're even more intrigued. Then you go up to it. And then you can peep. So this is where you get your multiple choice. So you have to click on the door. You already know that you can interact with things by clicking, because that's what you do in this game. So you can click on the door and you get the choice to peep or to leave. You don't have to peep. if you peep, no, I'm going too far. Let's just keep it simple. This is literally just about the lights. Oh wait, no, but yeah, but then, okay, so if you peep, then the animation plays, and then after the animation is finished, the camera switches back to the main player, and I will add in some extra code that means that the spotlight goes off and the lights go on. So I want to kind of confuse the player and be like, oh, the light's back on now. What? Why? But if the player doesn't peep and they decide to just walk straight through past the door, then yes, exactly. Who was it again? Ba, where are you? What did you say? Where are ya? I know you said it somewhere in the chat. I'm looking up. Oh, wait. Was that you? Catching moments. You put another box collider after the door. And then that would turn spotlight off. Like, turn off, turn spotlight off, and all other lights on. Okay, I'm really sorry if this isn't that interesting, but that would be my logic. And yeah, I think that would work. Another thing that I need to change during this is so I need to I should probably just show you the rest of the game first, but I need to change the play please, thank you. I need to change the sample text. Sample text to say do not disturb, and then after you peep, so if you do peep, I've got a script that has peeped as a boolean, so I can make that so if peeped is true, then the sample text can change, and it will change to I warned you. Creepy, eh? And Jamie has made this piece of audio, and it's like, what are you hoping to see? So once you're looking through, you get this audio from behind you, and it's like someone's there, but they're not really there. It's just playing with you. So yeah, there's that, and then that changes. So anyway, so do I have my body? Yeah, I got my body. I've already peeped, didn't I? I already the peeping. Hi. So then you walk down here. It won't be this dark. You go in here and you're like, oh, the laboratory. Oh, look, it's the headset. Oh, it looks amazing. I can't wait to try it on and become perfect and all this stuff. So you click on the headset. What's going to happen here is you click the headset. There's going to be an animation where, oh, put Terra in. Yes, that would be, I'm going to put Terra in, definitely. There is a monster in this game, but I'm going to put Terra in just as like a little Easter egg. I was thinking maybe he could just be standing in the woods or in the second room, but I kind of like in the woods now, like in the distance, and you only spot him if you're looking. That would be cool. Yes, I'm going to put Terra in the woods. Terra in the woods! There's a terror in the woods. Thanks for that, Laureate. And yeah, so when you press this, you get an animation of your eyes blinking and then closing. I got that from my last game, so I don't know if you guys played Sleep Paralysis, the Google Cardboard game, but I've got a blinking animation there, but I might look and see if I can find a nicer one as well. So yeah, there'll be that, and then we've got some audio that Jamie and I are working on where it's like using the panning to have mechanical noises coming closer into each ear. So it'd be better if you were playing it with a headset. And then it's supposed to sound like you're kind of putting mechanical objects into your ear holes, and it like drills through. And then you open up your eyes again, and this monstrosity is sat behind you. Obviously you're wearing this now, so that's just, and it's like, oh my god, and the closer that you get, the more the camera is like, ah, crazy. And gonna put some breathing in there. We've got male and female breath. I don't know what to use for other. This is another thing. I don't want to make anyone feel like I don't want to offend anyone. So I don't know whether to give them a female or a male breath, or just maybe a bit of both. Maybe I could just randomize and it picks at random. But yeah, so there's that. And then the further away you get from the monster, you stop kind of panicking. But when you get to him, you're like, ah, and then you decide to leave. You're like, I'm done with this, screw this. And then you're like, oh wait, he's gone. What? Where did he go though? What do you want about when it's really touching himself? I think you were meant to say Trump. Night is dark and full of terror. Oh yeah, this was just to show that I can change the material, but you have to go through the hallway twice. So I've got this here. This is the hallway. So my lecturer wanted me to go through the hallway twice. So he wanted it to be like a gradual thing, because I was going to change the whole environment. As you put the headset on, it becomes more horrifying. So all the materials are like really gross and stuff. So this is when I can put like blood on the walls and things like that. And I can put assets in that weren't there before and just make it like really horrible, because basically it's supposed to be a representation of imperfection everywhere. So you put on the headset, it faults, and then imperfections are everywhere. What's wrong with the naked monster? You got something wrong with nudity? It's supposed to be an ambiguous monster that kind of personifies everyone's imperfections. We have videos on that actually over on my second channel. So yeah. So you go here, and then I need to change this majorly, but the premise is, I'm so sorry. If you peeped into the room, it peeps back at you. This is actually, what's the word? Influence? No. Inspired by Alone in the Dark, A New Nightmare. And we've got some pervy breathing to go in there as well, but I need to change the camera a lot and make sure it only doesn't see that much. So yeah, you get watched, you get looked at because you looked at them, but then it gets destroyed, so you can't make that happen again. So basically the control gets taken away from you. And then, so this was the vertigo effect that I was playing around with. So if you know, there's the monster again. If you know Alfred Hitchcock, he likes to do this thing where he extends corridors and stuff. So your subject stays kind of looking the same, but everything else elongates around. So that's what I've done here. I was just playing about with it. I'm not actually going to use this effect until the very end of the game, but I think it works really well, especially in conjunction with, oh balls, what the hell? Wow, what just happened? I totally just jumped everywhere. What the hell just happened? What am I doing? Why am I here? Okay, this is weird. Bugs everywhere. Oh, this is pretty though, look. Whoa. Okay, that was what was supposed to happen. There's a collider that I obviously need to make a lot bigger. That sends you back here. And then once you hit that collider, I can make more things happen, so I can change. This is when I can actually change. I don't know if I'm making any sense. The second time around, the materials switch. Oh yeah, so the first time around is when I'm going to have that all the photos, the sprites iterating through if you look at them. And then the second time that you go through the hallway, the photos have changed to the end picture. So the end picture, I want it to depict like the imperfection that you chose at the beginning of the game. So if you chose alone, all the pictures of the people will literally just be empty frames. They have literally left you alone. They're not in the picture anymore. If you chose appearance, it's going to be flaws of people's appearance, so wrinkles, bruises, you know, all that kind of jazz. If you chose judging in the eyes, it's just going to be pictures of eyes just staring at you. And yeah, that's pretty much it so far. Oh yeah, because then it's just going to do all this again. I need to figure out why it's doing this, because it wasn't doing this before. Wow. It's really interesting though, but you know, it's bad. It should not be doing this. What the hell? Oh hey! Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. What? Wow. It moved my camera. Okay, I got bugs to solve. But I'm sure it's just... It was working fine earlier, so I'm sure it's just a new script that I put in. That's probably... That's probably just changed this functionality. But... yeah. That's basically it. I'm working on it event by event. So, the end is basically... You go back to the main bit here, the bit where you come in, and then the monster is behind the glass, and it doesn't prompt you where to go, but hopefully they'll try and leave through the exit, which is the door here that you start off in. And when you click that door, this door opens, and that's like the reception door that's been locked throughout the whole game. And then you come here, and then the vertigo happens through this long corridor. The monster's at the end, and I'm actually got a script that times how long it takes you to reach the monster. And then at the very end, all the lights go off, the monster's gone, but you have like a booklet, would it be called? What's it called when people keep files on you? A file, I guess, yeah. Your file. And it tells you how observant you've been throughout the game, tells you if you're nosy or not, which is if you peeked into the room. Oh, Facebook. It tells you how brave you are, which depends on how long it took you to go towards the monster at the end of the game. And also, at the beginning of the game, once you first see the monster, if you go up to him, there's an animation of him hitting the glass, which we're using mocap for next Friday, to do that. So if that animation gets triggered, you'll get a bravery point. So it'll tell you how brave you are. Was there anything else? No, I think that was it. It's just those three things that I'm kind of judging you on. And basically in the game, you can interact with items if you don't need to. So you can like pick stuff up, or you can like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Or you can look at things like, oh, this is a pillow. And every time you look at something, your observancy goes up. So you can play this game a few different ways. And like, I don't know, I wouldn't say it has replayability, but it's just supposed to be kind of observing you and how you are as a player or a person, like whether you just run through the game or whether you decide to spend a bit more time. But like I said, I want to see if I can have you guys kind of in here as little Easter eggs. So maybe even I was thinking, because this game is about perfection and about fear of imperfections, I mean, I wouldn't want to make you do anything you don't want to do, but if you wanted to send me like little, I don't know, just a sentence that represents your fears or your imperfections, then I could maybe put little scripts of paper, or I could like write them on notebooks and stuff throughout the game, and those can be the pick-upable stuff that people can view if they want to. It's nothing, they don't have to. This game is more experimental, just to see how people react to the game, if that makes sense, because you are being judged throughout the game. Because I quite like how in Silent Hill 2 they had multiple endings, but you didn't even realise until, well, even until you got to the end, you still don't really know, because they were judging you on how you played the game without making it obvious. And games nowadays, it's kind of like a fad, you know, to have options, and you know, are you gonna save this person or save this person? Are you gonna do this? Are you gonna be good? Or are you gonna be bad? But there's not really many games that are judging you, or you know, making perceptions of you and your personality without you realizing, because that's, in my mind, that's like a truer representation of the player, because it's not really giving you options. That's why I didn't really want to give you the option of people leave, but I just can't really think of any other way around it. I mean, if you guys can think, just let me know. Oh yeah, Alex, it'll definitely sound better once all the audio is added in. Well, you have clues to follow. I mean, do you think it needs clues? It's quite linear in the environment, so I'm hoping it will be kind of obvious where to go, because the doors will all be locked, apart from the ones where you need to go in. And the thing with horror games is you need to kind of just let people explore the environment, because if you make it too obvious, the unease kind of goes away. The monster is a judge. Imperfections equals mirrors, maybe. Mirrors. We did have this ending idea where once you got your ending and you got the booklet telling you about stuff, you look down at yourself and you're the monster. I mean, I could change that to, there's a mirror at the end, so you can see yourself as the monster. I'll write that down. Mirror at end, question mark, see yourself as a monster. Perfection is your unperfection. Descent into Madness. I think I've heard of that game, Alex. It sounds like something I've heard. Oh, by the way, am I really quiet? I don't know. I'll put myself up here. Just thoughts. Blech. Unis. I didn't actually look at very many unis, to be honest. I had my heart set on this course called Digital Film and Screen Arts, but it turns out it wasn't what I thought it was, so I changed my university. I don't think I can stay for much longer, guys, because I'm really ill. Did you play Soma, the start of the game? Had a similar start? No, I didn't, but I think I've got Soma on Steam. So maybe I could just play the start of Soma and get some inspiration from that. Yeah, Danny, I was actually thinking of doing that pause screen as well, but that's just too much for me to do for my deadline. But yeah, I love how PT did that, which is exactly why I wanted to do the camera thing where they're looking at you, because then, you know, the control gets taken away from the player, and hopefully it'll just freak them out a little bit because they won't see it coming. Never Ending Story. I was listening to the soundtrack to that the other day. Many movies always toy with the idea that if one truly sees themselves as who they really are inside, people will run away screaming. Like the mirror in Harry Potter. What? You mean the mirror of Erised? Or in Never Ending Story? Oh, this needs most. Or in Never Ending Story when Sebastian saw Atreyu in the mirror. Atreyu! Oh, I like this idea. Okay, I'll write this down. Mirror. I quite like, yeah. Your mirror at the end is a good idea. Mirror at the end, see yourself as the monster. You are imperfect. You are imperfect. Perfect is the you we help shine through. Yeah. Well, I've never played Amnesia: Hero of Time, but I've watched it all. I know. Do you have to know a bit about gaming and how they made to get into uni? Not at all. I mean, I was in a pretty like good position where I was actually a front-end web developer and like advertising before I went to uni, so I was just like, I don't know. I just went to uni and then I just wanted to change my course, and then they were like, what do you know? And I was like, I play a lot of games, love games, I know like how to code websites, so it's gonna be kind of similar. And then they were like, yeah, sure, you can come. And I was like, cool. That was my experience. I think as long as you're passionate and you do play around with it, because I had made a game before coming to uni. I did like a unit in my media diploma. So if you play around, I mean, Unity, Unreal, it's all free. So as long as you can show that you're dedicated and you're passionate, it should be good. I remember in our horror game that we had a bug that the sound of bottles the player would knock over was too hard and somehow triggered the gasp sound file of the player. We forced the player to move towards the space so the bottles would knock over, but it's somehow tied together so perfectly that we left it in. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Exactly, it's not a bug, it's a feature. Hey Mantaz. Your true shame, guilt is your monster. Oh, that's quite cool. Yeah, see, if I... So would you guys be like up for that? Do you think that's a good idea? If I ask you guys to kind of like write either your take on imperfection or perfection as a quote, or like if you want to get personal or write about your own, obviously you don't have to say your name or anything, but you know, like I don't know, like I think if people know the true me, they won't want to be around me or something. I don't know. If you wanted to write stuff like that, then I could like put these quotes in the game, or would you rather it be a picture, or you know, how might I involve you in this game basically? Like the perfection idea, same as someone believing they're a good person their whole life and then the mirror reveals that they're truly evil inside. Truly evil. I love the concept of this. It's such a cool idea and a new way to make it personal for the player. Thanks, Danny. I'm glad. I'm trying my hardest. I'm pretty disheartened, and I'm not gonna lie. There's been so much time and effort spent on this Facebook stuff, and like my lecturers had never used any SDKs or anything before. Well, not the Facebook one anyway. So I was literally like teaching myself. Ugh, I'm just so annoyed because I did so much work. But oh well. Oh well. I'll still just try and make this as cool as I can. I just need to get the final environment. I need to make it look better because I keep feeling really disheartened because it doesn't really look how I want it to look at the moment, but I know I need to be focusing on the main event, like the event triggers and interactions and everything first, and then I can focus on the look. And I know I'm going to have, I mean, the audio is sounding great. I'm going to have that video, the pictures as well, you know. I've just been trying to do everything just to try and get this together because it's supposed to be Easter holidays, so I'm not actually in uni and I'm not actually with my team or anything, so I'm kind of like on my own with this. It's a bit like overwhelming. What if perfection was the enemy? Well, yeah, I mean, I can't change the ending or anything. Like, basically it's supposed to be perfection isn't real. Like, it's not attainable. Like, you start this game and it's all these wonderful pictures and advertisements about like how you're about to become perfect and, you know, whatever. But actually, once you put on the perfection headset, the whole world around you just gets turned around. It like amplifies the imperfections that you see and that you're afraid of, because perfection is nothing. It's not real. Work you put don't go in vain. It make you throw. I think it makes you, oh yeah, there you go, grow. Yeah, exactly. And I'll still have this game afterwards, and like I say, hopefully the Facebook SDK will become easier to work with again after they've sorted all this stuff out. And then hopefully I can implement it again. And I've got all this stuff in now, so I can just use the best of both. I could get people's Facebook data information, but also I could use this stuff. I just thought it was really cool to use your profile picture. It just sucks. Oh well. So yeah, do you like the idea of the text? I don't think anyone's. Did you see anything? I'm just looking through the chat. Oh yeah, I could do writing in blood. Yeah, I could use the same code as I did for the pictures. That could work. Are you dropping the Facebook SDK? I have to, Mantaz. They're not allowing, like, they're not reviewing new apps, and a lot of the data that I was pulling in, it doesn't get pulled in anymore because they have like really restricted their permissions, which is good. It is a good thing because of what happened. It's a cool idea with the text. Cool. Okay, so what I'll do then, if the text is a yay, would you want, like, I could put, if, well, yeah, it would be up to you. You could leave like your YouTube username or whatever, and I could like put that there as well if you just wanted something to be like, hey, that was me. So let's have a look. So Facebook. Facebook. Facebook, get out of my head. You're not a thing anymore. Okay, right. YouTube subscribers. Into my game. I'll add ask for their own fears around imperfections or relevance quotes, and then put these on inspectable items throughout the game. And I could actually put at the end, when I say like how observant they were, I could say how many of those that the player had found, because they probably, I won't make it obvious, and then they'll be like, oh, I didn't know there was things that I could find. So it could be like sort of like collectibles, maybe. That'll be a nice to have. Collectibles. Then how many you found at the end. That could be cool. I think the game will work fine without the Facebook SDK. Your idea of the text reminded me of a beginner's guide. I think this could make the game even more immersive. Text. Beginner's guide. I'll have to check that out. Thank you very much, Catching Moments. Beginner's guide to the galaxy. Is that a thing? I'm going crazy. Literally the only thing that has gotten me through this is the Lord of the Rings soundtrack, because I've been wanting to watch Lord of the Rings. I tried to watch Lord of the Rings, but I got way too distracted. I was like, okay, no. Soundtrack it is, and Disney songs. Easter eggs, how fitting. Exactly, we're adding the Easter eggs, Mantas. We're thinking the collectibles, so you guys can do your thing. I'm gonna put some Patreon names, not some, all of the Patreon names in the second room. And make that peepable. And put Terra, because I've got Terra's model, in the woods after you put on the headset, of course. May it be Anya. What? Sounds like the player messages in Dark Souls games. Oh yeah, I love how Dark Souls does that. It's cool. It's very useful as well in that game. Make a new Club Penguin. I used to play actually let's just do this now. We might as well. Whoop. I used to play Habbo Hotels. Anyone remember that? I used to spend all my pocket money getting like a new dog or something. I used to love that. Pepper Malta asking for the real. The real? Oh. Nino Kuni 2 main theme was amazing. Yeah, so we got themes. I wonder if I should show you some more of the audio. Boop, 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 boop. Can you die in this game? No, this is like a walkthrough game. So it's yeah, it's more like experimental. I know not everyone likes that, but the whole reason why, I don't know, why I got into this was just, it was more about, yeah, experimental. But no, you can't die. The monster never actually comes near you. You have to go near it. But then it disappears. Oh yeah, through the hallway as well. I want to do like a Bendy and the Ink Machine thing where he's like peeping at you around the corner and then he goes away again. I know, I've got so much stuff to do, but it's okay because just bit by bit, every single day, I will get it done. It will be okay. And yeah, I've just gotta manage my team as well and make sure that they're okay and doing stuff, getting all the things, and liaising with all the peoples. But we got some really, really cool music. Like, so when you're walking through the hallway, I'm gonna make the hallway super bright at the beginning of the game before we put on the headset. And we've got this cheesy, like, hallway music. It's supposed to be really annoying. You're like elevator music. Anyway. It's gonna be so annoying. Yeah, so the jump scares, Pepe, will be first jump scare, if you choose to, will be when you peep in the doorway and there'll be nothing there, and then suddenly the eyeballs there and it's like watching you. Then the second jump scare will be well, when you put on the headset and then you open your eyes and that monster's there. Third, I guess, is if you go towards the monster then, and then he puts his hand on the window, like. Fourth, let me look back at my. Fourth, it's not really a jump scare, but when you're being watched through the door, it's supposed to like just kind of freak you out a little bit, and then. Yeah, I guess you don't really have. Oh yeah, when you're going through the corridor on the second time, you see the monster like peering at you, but then it's gone. So like Bendy and the Ink Machine jump scare, and then the end of it will be more of like a build up. It won't really be a jump scare. It'll be a build up. The monsters at the end just waiting for you to come. The vertigo thing hopefully works. I'll figure out why that's not working, and then once you reach it, all the lights will go off, and then you'll get your little book with your results and maybe a mirror. We'll see if they can put that in, because that's a good idea. I like that ending. Yeah. Yeah, elevator music, 10 out of 10. Reduce the stairs. Good. Like stuck in a quiet room and you're forced to watch The View for eternity. That would be nice at first and then horrible. Yeah, there's a few people actually doing horror games in the course. One guy's doing kind of like an amnesia style game where you go through and then you pull a switch and then an enemy gets released and then you got to try and find your way out. And then another team are doing like an alien bunker one where you've got a gun and you like can shoot the aliens and get out. I think those are all the horror games. Yeah. If you want to hear the concept of this game, Raz Can Fly, you can watch you can check out my second channel, Gaming with YagmanX, or you can watch my latest video. I do explain roughly like what this game is about in that. Yeah. And bye, hero, go save the day. Okay. Man. Okay, does anyone have any questions about like the game dev stuffs? Because I've got some stuff to do before I go to bed. So like I say, I make a list for myself every day of what I've got to complete. And I don't know why, but usually I'm most productive at night time. Because this is the way that I work. So right now, I've got to sort out the spotlight, and we've already sorted the logic for that, so I will just get on with the code. And then got to change the text on the door, and oh yeah, make sure that the dude isn't in the room when you look. I use Unity just because we have to in uni. So that's all they teach in. I do want to try Unreal though, because obviously if you have more experience with different stuffs, then yeah, you No better things. You need sleep. Okay, I'm gonna go because you guys are just like, you need sleep. I do, I know. But thank you so much for watching, and thanks for helping me with the ideas. Because I want to get you guys involved, and it's come around so quickly. And I'm always the kind of person that's like gives myself way more to do than is actually possible. So I don't know. I mean, just because I'm out of uni doesn't mean I won't still be making games, and hopefully I can carry on making them and making my visions come to reality. It's just really difficult when you have like a time limit and not very many people. I mean, I'm the only one that codes in my group, so I'm like, But it is really good to talk through logic with people when you're coding, because it helps you kind of like put the puzzle pieces together in your head. It's really nice. Even if you're not talking to another coder, you just talk to someone. You say, okay, I need this to happen, so if they do this and then go there and then do this. And I know sometimes maybe it just doesn't make any sense and it just seems like going on a tangent, but it really, really helps just to like talk it through. But yeah. Oh, apparently, oh wait. I feel like I've heard of the beginner's guide. Let me just quickly check this out before I go. The same one from the same dev was also good. Beginner's guide. La, 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 la. Oh, I might have just seen it on Steam.
And eventually you come to a folder that just says, what would you say you know about this person right now? Like, maybe they're kinda goofy. Okay, you close that, you scroll down a bit, and you open up a new file. It's another game. Do you think this person is happy? Are they unhappy? Now another one. What do you think is comfortable for this person? What puts them at ease? Do you think they're lonely? What's missing in their life? Keep going, open another file. Let's look at all of them. Let's unpack this person. Are they upset about something or fighting something? What do you think makes this person angry?
So I'm just watching trailers. Oh, of course. That's how I know the game. Stanley Parable. Yeah. I will definitely play that one. And okay, if you guys want me to make it into a video, then I will. I will do more gaming videos after uni's over, definitely, because I really do miss doing them. It's just that they do take a long time to do. And yeah, Unreal is free. Unreal is free. Unity's free. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, yeah, so thanks again. What should I do? Okay, how should I ask for you? What I will do is I will set up a folder in Google Drive, and I'll put like I'll put a little document in there just saying what I would like for the game, maybe like a maximum character count, and if you want to, you can have a little something put into the game, just your own take on imperfections, or maybe your own imperfections that you feel you have, or you're worried you might have, or others might think you have. And then feel free to put your first name there. Like, don't think you should put your first and then second name there, but I mean, you can do if you want to. Or like your YouTube username. So I can obviously put that there, and then we can use that as like a little collectible. I think that'd be a really cool Easter egg for you guys. I like that idea. So yeah, I'll set up a Google Drive, and I'll share the link. I will share the link most likely through Facebook and Twitter, but Twitter is always the best place to go to follow me in my daily endeavors. So I will just give you a quick link to my Twitter account, so you have it. And yeah, I'll definitely tweet out the link to that Google Drive. I'll put it in my Discord if any of you are Patreons. I'll put it on Facebook as well, and there you can just upload your files. And yeah, that'll be cool. So, hashtag on Twitter. Oh, it could be a hashtag on Twitter. I don't think I'm big enough for a hashtag though. But it could be a hashtag. That could be easier, right, than asking you to upload something into a Google Drive. Maybe. What if I don't use Twitter? Oh no. There's all these things. If you don't use Twitter, do you use Facebook? Oh. I'll just ask. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll use a hashtag, and I'll do the Google Drive idea. So there'll be both. I'll be looking for the hashtag, and I'll use Google Drive, and I'll put the Google Drive link out on Facebook, on Twitter, and is there anything else I can use? On my Discord for my Patreons. Yeah, whatever. This should be enough. And my Facebook is the same. It's just http://YagmanX. The only thing with Instagram is you can't put links in Instagram. That's the only annoying thing. I mean, and it's not like a text-based thing, you know, it's a picture-based thing. If you do Google Drive, so you can have a setting where when you share it, let me just double check this. When you share it, it can be a view only, and I think that the view only, or is it, wait, can view, let me change this. Can view, can edit, can comment. Yeah, so I think we can view only upload though. I think with view only you can upload as well, but you just can't like edit anything in there. Google Drive folder, view only, upload. Google is my best friend. Google knows everything. Can organize it. People can open, edit, delete, or move files. People can see the folder, but can they upload in there? You're not telling me these things. I don't know. I'll find out. Woo! Oh my gosh. One of my course mates has just sent me a horrendous snapshot from tonight. This is great. Thank you. Anyway. Yeah, I'll find out and then I'll let you guys know what is happening, but the hashtag could definitely work as well. And then, yeah, we'll figure it out. But thank you so much for helping and watching. I know it probably doesn't seem like much now, but trust me, there's so much kind of like hidden code and stuff. I just need to put it all in and it'll be okay. We'll get this done. We'll get this done. And then after my deadline, I'll just eat all the ice cream, sleep for days, and just be happy. Go camping! Yes. I'm already thinking of what I'm going to do after deadline. I'm actually thinking of maybe going to Iceland with Laura, my friend. I'm really excited. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. So, hi Rovo. What if you stored all the user data for your game somewhere and have the game import that information? Have the game import it to what though? Import it to what? Import it for what? Import it to what? Important for what? Eat some ice cream tomorrow. That's just breaking the rules, catching moments. I gotta wait until my game is finished. That's just rude, Fenrir. Now you're playing on my imperfections. Have you ever gone skydiving? No. I always think about it though. I'm like, would I go? Yeah, I probably would go. I'd be so freaking terrified, but I would do it. Yeah. Why not? You only live once. YOLO! No, don't say that. Yeah. I'm gonna go. Thank you again for coming and all of your lovely comments and everything. I think I've said thank you like 1,000 times now. But the rules are meant to be broken. Not the rules you set yourself. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm very strict with myself. Very strict with myself. Me too, but I would do it. What about keto ice cream? What is keto ice cream? To be fair, I haven't had ice cream in ages because obviously I've given up milk and eggs and everything. Thanks, Fenrir, but still, you should not say to someone, don't eat ice cream, you'll get fat, because anyone is going to take that in the wrong way. It's kind of rude. But, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Perfection is a great project. Thanks, Raymond. I appreciate. Oh yeah, I was gonna figure out what the hell keto ice cream is. Keto ice cream. What is keto ice cream? Ew, look! It's got like 320 calories. Halo top, sea salt caramel. It's only £4. That's not bad actually. I thought it would be like this crazy expensive ice cream that only rich people eat. Ever tried doing a stop motion project? Any thoughts on those? Yes! Let me share with you a link. I have one for you to watch already. She is called Tina the Tea Bag. Actually, you're probably thinking like something different, but this is my version of stop motion animation. It's drawing. It's like, yeah. Wait, let me specify. Stop motion Photoshop drawing video. Boop. Anyway. Okay, so now I will leave. What's the time? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, it's 11. I've got stuff to do before I go to bed. And I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to sleep. It's going to be good. And I hope you sleep too. And I will update you. Let's say I'll update you next week, next Friday. Oof. A lot should have been done by then. So fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Because I need it. But I know I got this. We got this. And I'll let you know. Do follow me on Twitter about being involved in the game, because it would be cool. I would love to see. I would also just love to see what you write. It'd be like super interesting to see. But yeah, I'll catch up with you soon. Have a lovely day or evening, and bye. I guess I'll say goodbye to you, because I always say goodbye to you, to everyone that I can see. So I will do that now. So good night, Simon. Good night, Raymond. Good night, Raz Can Fly. Good night, Lucas. Good night, Fenrir. Good night, Newt. Mantaz. Oh, I saw it. Good night, Mantaz. Good night. Anyone else? Good night. I'm trying to see everyone that I haven't seen. Good night, Robo, if you're still there. Good night, Salvatore Merrifield. Good night, Catching Moments. Good night, Raymond. I think I might have already said. I keep on saying Raymond as in like Rayman, but Ramen. I don't know how to say names. Good night, Mark. Good night, Shupang. Good night, Cyrus. Good night, Loliot. Good night, Gorlord. Good night, Federico Mazzella. And thank you. Good night, goodbye song. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a bit ill and my voice isn't the best right now. Why did you retract your message, girl lad? Didn't you just say goodbye? Good night, Simon. Yeah, I'll sing for you another time. If you watch me on Instagram, if I ever get the urge to sing, I usually just go live on there. So just try and do that. But maybe next week. Hopefully next week I'll feel a bit better. I've had a really, really stressful last couple of weeks, to be fair. But I feel like it's getting on track now. I feel better. I do feel better. And Gorlod's like, oops. Yes, we noticed, Gorlod. Yes, we noticed. And good night. Oh, Lawlight. Lawlight. That's an interesting name. So yeah, have a lovely day or evening. Good night to everyone who was watching that wasn't in the chat. So yeah, because I know you likers are there, because I am one too. I say this every time. I swear, like every time. I too am a lurker. I will leave this up for a bit, just if you guys want to chat in the chat, you can, just for a little bit. So yeah, goodbye. And we broke everything that was right. We both enjoyed a good fight. And we sold all the holes we had to breathe to make the other one leave. And I loved the way you looked at me. And I miss the way you made me feel when we were alone. When we were alone. And now shiver like I used to. And I'll leave him just for you. Now shiver like I used to, just for you. And we stole every moment we had to make the other one feel bad. And we hoped that we can be what we knew we'd never turn out to be real. And I love the way you looked at me. And I miss the way you made me feel when we were alone. When we were alone. And now shiver like I used to. not that patient. I've got too many things to do. You're comfy like a sweater, but when the sun comes out, I won't be needing you. Your smile conceals a secret, and it's so sickly sweet that I can't see the point of digging deeper through a surface that is just so beautiful. I don't wanna spoil your soul. Please don't leave this to go cold. Your eyes make me feel dizzy when you quiz me on my childhood history. I'll share with you if you so kindly cut me whole so I can see. I could pry through the cracks so crudely glued from you straight onto me, but instead I enjoy this view that ties so shallowly envy. I don't wanna spoil my soul. Please don't leave this to go cold. If the best things are worth waiting for, would you disagree? Would you only see the now? But here's where we both are, and I'm too afraid to turn around and see how far, and see how far. 'Cause I can't wait forever. I'm not that patient. I've got too many things to do. You're comfy like a sweater, but when the sun comes out, I won't be needing you.